Okay, so this is teaching me that I should be a selfish asshole who doesn't help anyone. Okay. Continue down the path. Inspect the wagon. Okay, after a while I get to the bridge. Cross the bridge. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze up into the sky. Take a nap or pick at the grass. Well, the last time I slept I was killed, so I guess I'll pick at the grass. What? As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake before you can get up. Roots from below sprout and wrap around your legs. Ugh. You turn around and see a large angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze the air that is left from your body. Your adventure ends here. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to sleep then. Go to the crops. Keep going. Keep going. I can inspect the wagon. Cross a bridge. Take a nap. Close your eyes, your body relaxes, and you fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Ugh! Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who it is. You try to wake yourself. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the logical option now. You reach a point where the trail splits into two. Which way should you go? Well, it's very similar on both sides, so left? After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass. If you hadn't stopped, you probably wouldn't have noticed that. Which way do you go? Let's follow the trail in the grass, I guess. Oh. Following the solid trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Ugh! Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool, only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. Okay. I can either grab the sword or back away from the sword. Well, I'm the protagonist, so I should be a rare hope, right? Take the sword. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. Wet fragments remain and fall into the ground. Your adventure ends here. How does a spirit touch you? And the rules for ghosts are always so vague. It's like they can go through walls, but it can also grab your arm. Cross a bridge. Take a nap. going. I'll go right this time. Oh. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance, a tower looking over the area. A gate-secure passage to the area with a wall around the property. Okay. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in. You look and see something shiny in the hole, as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, I don't even get the option, he just sticks his hand in there. You find 3 knobs. One on the right, one on the center, and one in the left. Press the knobs. The right one, I guess. The middle one? The left one? The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Huh. There's only so many combinations that I can do with a tree. But it's not working. Leave the tree. Okay. Go to the gate, I guess. Oh, that's the gate from the intro. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. Oh, well, I found the origin of it. There's a fountain before you with statues of to your right and left. Okay. Inspect the fountain. There is dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pulling towards the fountain, as if it were calling for something. Inspect the statue on the left. Oh. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines and thorns. The angel is holding a book in one hand, and in the other there is a finger pointed towards the sky. You feel it's best to leave the statue alone. Well, a statue on the right. Oh. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other end. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Okay. Maybe I should enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach for the knob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Go back. As you reach the end of the path, go back. Go left. Continue down the path. There's a well. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well nearby. Inspect the well. Ugh. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Nope. That's someone's wish. It's a wish coin, you don't take that. Walking over hills of grass and green, you reach the wall of Aramore. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Oh. Continue across. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the soil. When? You sink into the soil? Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. Go down the trail. Inspect the grave. Okay. Back away from the sword. You listen to the spectre to leave the sword alone. Continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on the right. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling down to you. Dive in, I guess. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes and see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way towards it. Oh, that's not a fish. A large fish comes into view. That's a monster. That's not a fish. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. Oh. You try to leave for the surface, but the fish catches up to you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes and the giant fish rips your body apart. You die. Inspect the shack. Inspect the table. They should leave all they can. Open the door. Talk to the woman. Decline. I will not. No, don't go. With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you can. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. You cross the bridge and safely continue on down the trail. You cross the bridge and safely continue down the trail. After all has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. And take a nap. Okay. At least we survived, I guess. You reached the end of the pathway. In the distance there's a tower. Inspect the tree. Oh, you can press them more than once. Oh. I don't know what the combination is. Continue on. Inspect the water. There is a pearl in there. Leave. Continue along the trail. Is that Stonehenge? The faint trail comes to an end. There's a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Behind the hill is a huge field of grass. Inspect the stone pillars. What the? You stand before the large stones, arranged in the shape of a circle, and at the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed here. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Okay, so this is either for the sword or for the pearl I saw, I think. Explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Oh! Oh my gosh! That was a unicorn! As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of the unicorn can help you with your quest, but there is clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. Charm a unicorn? Can I suggest the unicorn to the grave guy? Right, I didn't try to grab the coin. Let's try to grab the coin. I'm sure that Samara won't show up. I don't want to watch. You lean over the edge of the well. There is no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well because you're an idiot. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. With a splash, you fall into the water. Your body sinks effortlessly, and you drown without realizing it. Your adventure ends here.